CP Catcher. There are two videos in the description box, links to the videos that I'm going to be talking about today. Here's the thing, in this first video, I guess his name is Samuel. Listen, here's the thing, I respect what he's doing, but there's certain issues that, well, I just can't ignore. In the first video, he blocks in a predator, and the guy backs up, and Samuel gets upset, and he's like, "You hit my car." But here's the thing though, you blocked him in. You cannot legally block someone in. I know people sit there and talk about citizen's arrest and everything like that, but that's kind of a finicky line right there. You know, it's a fucking gray area. And, you know, what he did was ultimately his fault. He's sitting there trying to blame this guy for hitting his car, but you blocked him in. You know, certain shit that he does, like, you know, he'll throw, there's another video I linked in the description box below where he's, like, throwing water at someone. He's confronting this pedophile that, rented a hotel for a minor. And the minute that he opens the door, he throws water on him. This is the first time that he's done that, but, listen, if we're gonna be honest, technically that's assault. Okay, here's the thing. Technically, these guys deserve everything that they get and more, you know? Water is the least of what these guys deserve. And I understand that. But if we're talking about the fucking law and, you know, this isn't the fucking Wild West, you can't do that. There's a lot of times where he will contradict himself and say shit that just doesn't make fucking sense. In one of the videos, this is when you watch one of the videos in the link, you can go to some of his other videos. I think he caught like this guy who tries to pretend he's 18 years old or whatever, but he starts contradicting himself. So he's talking to this guy, and he's like, well, you can talk to minors, but you just can't talk sexually. Or, you can hang out with minors, but you can't do anything sexual. And it's like, no, you can't. Like, what the fuck are you saying? And I feel like sometimes he gets so worked up. And listen, I get it. If you gotta sit there and deal with these guys day in, day out, fucking 7 days a week, how many fucking people he's caught and just the graphic shit that these people have sent to him, I get it. I totally fucking get it. But, like, you can't contradict yourself. You can't sit there and tell a pedophile that it's okay to talk to a minor. Because it's not. It's not okay. It's not legal. And I understand. He's said that shit on more than one fucking occasion. I didn't finish watching the rest of the video. I guess, like, well, I fast forwarded, and it seemed like he didn't call the cops on the person who hit his car. But, again, the thing is, you can't fucking block somebody in. You can't be so close to somebody, and then when they back up, you're like, oh, well, you hit my car. Like, no, bro, you fucking parked right behind him. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. So, with that being said, watch the video in the link in the description box below just for yourself. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he's going out and doing a good fucking thing. But the way he goes about it, it's at best it's troubling. You know, it's fucking troubling. Again, listen. I think these guys deserve a lot more than water and silly string thrown at them. I totally fucking do. But he also, you know, another thing, he needs to stop fucking lying, too. He needs to stop lying, and when he talks to these people's parents and stuff like that, he needs to stop fucking lying. Oh, you're talking to my niece, Why don't you just say what you're actually doing? You know? Say what you're actually doing. If these fucking parents are the people that you're catching are more worried about the fact that you set them up than the fact that, like, they are talking to what they believe is a fucking minor, then that's an issue. That's a fucking issue. I don't understand why in every fucking catch that I've seen, and you'll watch it when you see his videos, every video that he catches someone, the first thing he says to the predator and the first thing he says to the people that they call is, "You're talking to my niece. You're talking to my 14-year-old niece." Like, why are you lying for? You shouldn't have to be embarrassed or, you know, whatever. Like, you shouldn't have to lie about what you're doing, because at the end of the day, it's the fucking predator's fault. You know, it's their fucking fault. And if the family or whoever doesn't take it seriously, then that's on them. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comment down. Leave your comments in the description box below. Watch the video first, and then, you know, judge for yourself. Like, is this guy on the up and up? Like, you know, listen, I know it is somewhat nitpicking, but again, there's certain shit that you just can't do. This isn't the fucking Wild West. And even though these guys are going out there doing the right thing, you know, some of these groups and the way that they do it, it's fucking concerning at best. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be safe. I will catch you in the next video.